What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's up, y'all? Shout out to the 50 in the chit at. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Let's get to business. Let me get right over here, y'all. Jay, what's up? Let me give you a VIP, my boy. Come on, man. Get my boy right on this shit. What's up, y'all? Uh, Sean, what up? All right, there we go. What's the word, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I can take them off finally. Another day, more money, man. Shout out to yesterday. Unfortunately, we couldn't get our community lay to hit, due to crazy circumstances. Ivy had 2 fouls in 3 minutes on top of getting beat by 40. But today a new day. We don't even talk about that. Still was a green day. Shout out to everybody who tagged me in plays that you made. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Picked up on gems, whether you was in the live stream or the posted VOD of the stream on YouTube. That's what it's all about. Under 15 for that first time ever. Blowout. Yeah. And if you watch the game, he was in foul trouble. He had 2 fouls in 3 minutes. What's up with it, dude? But it happens though. That's why I always say, just you gotta be on your money management stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be. That's the only way it'll make sense. It's okay. I lost that. But I did hit Giddy 8 assists, which is so crazy, y'all, because I had him laddered for 8 and 10. He had 7 at half. I hit LeBron James 4 threes plus 850. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to preach to y'all, incorporate your straights. But that's neither here nor there. We got a big slate today. It's 10 games. I'm personally not going to look at the first game, which is Charlotte versus Celtics. Like, literally, we went over that game yesterday. And for me, like, one of my pet peeves is I don't even touch games unless it's the playoffs, where the very next day, the same 2 teams playing just in the other team arena. So that'll help us narrow down. Like, literally, anything we went over yesterday, the same numbers apply in yesterday's VOD from that game. So I'm not even touching that game. It's still too many games. And we're going to run through these games and try to find us some gems, see some pieces. And it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, it's Saturday. We all going to make some money today. It's a lot of games, but that's what I'm here for, so we can narrow down this big slate. I'm on this screen for a reason. Appreciate the follow, money, please. I'm on this screen for a reason. And what's up, honey? And that is because somebody messaged me, and that's what it's about. If y'all have anything y'all want me to touch on, as far as basketball, Swaggy P, appreciate the follow. Just message me, or whatever the case is, though. I'll make sure I touch on it for y'all. That is my job. That's literally my job. That's the whole reason I'm here. So somebody had hit me up yesterday saying that they was in a state basically where they don't get props, which is crazy to me, but they do more so money lines and things like that. So I never have showed y'all this, but the same way we go to player props, if you go to game overview, you're going to have everything regarding that game. The spread, the total, the money lines, all that. And this section here will help you. For y'all who don't know what ATS is, that's against the spread. So basically, no matter who is this, the Grizzlies. So they basically telling you, no matter what the spread is for them, so far this season, they 2-4. They don't cover the spread, whether they was the favorites or not. Out of 6 games this season, they only have covered their spread twice. So this is something you could look at when you thinking spreads, or if you like money lines, because I'm going to look at this game. I'm not going to look at their props, but like, here go a better one. Like the Celtics. 5 games this season, 3 games out of the 5, they've covered their spread. No matter what the spread is, it don't have nothing to do with what the spread is today. It's just telling you 5 games, they cover their spread. They 2-0 on covering the spread at home, blasey. So there is a part on Doink for people who play like spreads and money lines and things of that nature. Even something like team totals. If you want to go in the route of taking team totals, they have that. It tell you what they've scored every game. Gonna still give you the averages. All right, I'm zooming. Gonna still give you the averages like player props, and it'll tell you what the defense they playing, how many points they allow. So it's so many things on here. Another part before I get into the slate that I never showed y'all that is good for people who might be on limited time and you can't really research like you want to. With green more than red, new day, new money to be made. Facts. Is this. Y'all see this fire? You can also do this. Best bets. What best bets is a section that's basically doing the work for you. I use it for like straights or whatnot. I don't really use it. You're gonna have to dig in deeper like we always do as far as gyms. And when I say gyms, if you knew, when I'm saying gyms, I'm just saying like value. When I'm thinking value. So I'm thinking about not your actual line for the day. I'm thinking about going above your line at the better odds. And I say that to say a lot of people will ask me like, if you take their alternate line at plus 300, would you take their actual line? Yeah. If I need you, if your line 11 and a half, I take you for 15, I clearly think you'll get the 11 and a half, but I'm just pointing out gems for y'all. You can always water, if we find a gem, you can always water it down and just take the actual line to play it safe. So I just want to throw that out there because people be asking me like, would you play the, yeah, if I'll take higher than the line, of course I'll take the line. What's up, Chamelo? So this right here will tell, like it'll find certain trends. You can put it on whatever sport you want. You can isolate a certain game. You can say the minimum odds that you're looking for. You need the player to have hit that line a certain amount of times. If you care about like hit rates, you need the defense to allow that line a certain amount of times, a certain prop. If you only want to see overs, that's definitely would be me. Shout out to the ones who could take the unders. You a strong individual, So you can do that. And like for instance, like I don't even know what's on. Okay, so like Julian over 5.5 assists rebounds. It's telling you he's covered this line in 5 of his last 5 at home. Minnesota has allowed that to start and shoot guards in 8 of the last 10. And it's going to give you the odds on the best odds on what book it's on. So keep that in mind when you limit it. But me personally, I use it, but I really don't. I'm the type, I have to get in here. Me personally, I have to be here. I got a lab. So with that being said, we're going to start with this. Like I said, I'm not looking at Boston, Charlotte. If you really care about the Boston, Charlotte, you literally can go look at yesterday's VOD. It's the same. It would be the same numbers. It's going to be the defense allowing the same thing. Glad you put me onto this app. Oh, for sure. That's what it's all about. So keep that in mind. So we're going to start with this Memphis, Philly. The first thing that I do love about this is the spread. It's a 1-point spread. Remember, the lower the spread, the closer the two teams are. So that kind of appreciate that prime sub. That kind of tell you like when you see lower spreads, you have a better chance of making sure that these games go the full amount of time. Your players that you need to cover their props will play their full minutes. That's what it's all about. We can't predict when blowouts will happen. Yes, you'll have a 1-point spread one day and they might blow them out. But they're generally right about that. So don't be surprised if this game is a super close game because it's a 1-point spread. Literally, they're saying the two teams are like 1 point away from each other as far as scoring talent. So keep that in mind. So again, I'm not going to sit there with a bigger slate and we're not going to sit. I'm looking for gems. When I find a gem, of course, you can still take the line. And in order to find the gems, like I always tell y'all, you don't even have to spend too much time. Just scroll till you see bright green. That should be whoa, hold on, stop there. That should catch your attention. So out the gate, we can already see that the 76ers defense giving up 4 threes to point guards, which is Ja. His line is 1.5. But we're going to look and see even 2.5. Damn, even for 3 threes, you getting it at plus 360, the best line going to be on DraftKings. That's something you can entertain. I don't put no emotion into this. So I don't think like, oh, Ja Morant hitting 3. He's shooting 6. You shooting double the amount of threes that I need you to hit. And again, the read is gonna always be there. If it makes sense, you gotta just follow your gut. So out the gate, we can see that the 76ers defense is giving up these threes. They're allowing 8 attempts, 4 made. So basically, they're allowing point guards on average to shoot 50% from the 3-point line. And Ja is shooting more as the games go. Season opener 2, 4. But he's starting to shoot them threes more as the games go. Again, I personally don't care about if you've done it lately. I actually prefer that you did it because that's how I'm going to get good odds on your alternate lines. I prefer you didn't do it. but we just setting ourselves up for success by trying to exploit weaknesses and defenses. So we got Ja Morant. As far as threes, point guards, they're giving up 4 on 8 attempts. He's shooting 6. Um, let's keep going. Like I said, I don't even have to. You can stop when you see bright. So here go another one. And this kid is balling. Adama is balling. He is balling. His minutes going up this year. His shot attempts is going up, and it's showing and it's reflecting in his performance. He's averaging what 14 points. They're giving up 17. His line is 11 and a half. So for me, I'm going to look and see if it's value in your 15, which it is. It's some type of value here. You're getting that plus 200 on DraftKings. These is like parlay pieces if you want. If you don't want to play like a plus 200 straight, okay, that's fine. But that's a parlay piece you can use where you don't have to force yourself. And I'm glad, and I know y'all be listening, and I'm glad y'all be listening because everybody that that tagged me in a winning slip from some type of gym they picked up yesterday, nobody had over 4 legs on them parlays. And that was the first thing I noticed. Like they're willing to, push it to the limit and not worried about positive odds anymore. Appreciate that follow, Toro. They're not worried about that. They're letting the read make sense for them, and they're going with and they're following the read and they're playing the reads. They're not worried about he averages 15, but I'm gonna take 10 to be safe. Because again, that's what we're trying to avoid. Minus 2, 3, 400 legs, where you're gonna be stuck making 6 to 8 to 10 leg parlays just to get to a 10 to 1. That's defeating the whole purpose. So you can get his 15 at plus 200 on DraftKings, plus 185, even plus 200 on Fanatics. And you're still giving yourself like 2 extra points as far as like what they're allowing to small forwards. So we got that. Let's see here. Okay, we got another one. Jared Jackson. We got 10. They're allowing 10 rebounds on 15 chances, and his line is 6. So we can look and see if we can find some on 8. Let's see, even 8. So 8. So I like this 8 for a reason. I didn't even have to go to 10. I'm under the 10 at 8, and that's under his rebound chances a game. So he's getting 9 rebound chances. 9 times per game on average, the ball is coming his way. Whether he's making himself available to get to the ball, or he just got the luck where it bounced towards him. Either way, he's putting himself in position 9 times a game on average. And again, they're allowing 10. I'm only looking at 8, and you're getting this at crazy value. Plus 380, plus 340, plus 320. If you want to max it, where you want to go ladder, where you want to be like, okay, I'm going to take his 8 and his 10. You can look at 10, knowing that they average 10. You're getting that at plus 850, plus 1,000 on Fanatics. These is how you finding your gems. Don't worry about who the person is. Don't worry about what they've done. Target weaknesses and defenses. I can't stress it enough. Target defenses that have weaknesses at certain props in certain positions and exploit them and attack them. That's all you have to really focus on. Trying to attack people's weaknesses. You in your mind, you kind of thinking like, I'm trying to catch somebody getting a career high. That way I can find that value. I smacked yesterday more than all week just because my legs shortened. I'm telling you, like I told y'all yesterday, you got to put that in your mind. Do not fall for the bait of the fool's gold that odds is what make a play safer. That is not true. If you've been gambling long enough, you've lost stuff that's like -5, -600. The odds is not what make your parlay safer. So don't think that, okay, I'm about to make a 25 leg with all -700s. And you still get sold. The odds is not what make your play safer. The shorter the legs are. That's why people preach straight so much, because you have a 50-50 chance of that person hitting it. It's a single player. So the less legs, the more likely, I ain't gonna say more likely, but the better chance you're giving yourself to hit your parlay. It's not the odds. So get that out your mind that I'm gonna play it safe and play it lower. That's not what's gonna do it. You'll have a 10 leg of all -500s, and one of them gonna still sell. So knowing that, you might as well still go find you some value where you can shorten your parlays. I don't want 6 legs to give me the plus 1,000. If I can do it in 2 to 4, we got money. And I'm doing that by showing y'all this every day. We gonna find these exploits. Like I said, you can't be a person who really too focused on trends. because it's going to keep you in that bubble. You're going to be like, eight rebounds. He ain't got 8 all year. If you know what a rebound chance is, he could have had 8 that game. He could have had 8 that game. He could have had 8 that game. The ball came his way more than 8 times in 3 games that he actually didn't get it. You can't really focus on that when you're looking at value. You got to just exploit defenses. Assists. They're giving up 4 assists to centers or the power forwards. I don't know if will they give us alts? They will. If you want to max it to the limit and say, okay, what can I get? Is there some value in his 4 assists knowing they give it up to centers? You getting that at plus 370 on FanDuel. So that's what you trying to incorporate and wrap your mind around. Look for value to help you make it through. You remember your basketball builders from like a year? That's how it all started. I took 7 on Bet365 for plus 195 on JJ. Oh, for sure. See, it's value everywhere. Let's keep it moving. I don't think they'll give you his odds on assists. They will, actually. Even 2 assists for Zach Edey is plus 260 on ESPN bets. And that's the beautiful thing about finding gems. Again, like I tell y'all every day, when you finding gems, to the average person, average person who gambles, who care about what they've done lately, it'll never make sense to them. But you got to remember, the line is around your average. So his line is over 1 because look at his average. He's averaging 0.3. That don't mean that he can't get it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that he can't get it. So that's something that you can look at. Points, which is, I don't think you're going to get no value. They're giving up 10 and his line already 8.5. But we can look, see if you can get something at 9.5. 9.5 is plus money if you want to take him to the 10. And look, if you really on trends, he's gotten 10 points the last 2 games. But again, his line is 8.5 because of his average. Look what he averaged. He averaged the exact number his line is. That's how the books work. They make it around your average. That ain't going to help you find value because the value going to be in something that he haven't done lately. That's what you're trying to find. What can you do? When you research, look for potential. Look for something that a person can do. Don't worry about what they've done, or you're going to stay in that minus 150 to minus 300 range because you're worried about, I need you to have done it lately. You ain't going to find value that way at all. You won't. We move along. Rebounds, 4. That ain't bright green. Here we go, another one. Like I said, it's so easy if you're using Doink now. I know it done got easier for y'all because that bright green just stands out. So here we go right here. We got 15 points. His line is 6.5. He's averaging 9. His 6.5 is plus money. So you can even start there. Just his line alone is 6.5 when he averages more and they give up more than the 6.5. You can't be afraid to take plus money on their actual lines. But we're going to see even 10. Let's see what they'll give us for 10. 10 points is plus 260, plus 280. He's gotten 10 points twice this year. And I'm still under the 15 points y'all allow. If you want to see how far that go, you're getting 15 points at plus 1,200. So keep this in mind as far as like some value. It's some value here in Kyle Lowry. It is definitely value here. His 10 points is plus 260, plus 280. 2 of those is a 10-1. It's a plus 1,000. You ain't got to force yourself to go 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. Was it something else on him? No, we're going to keep going. Like I said, we looking for bright red. I'm not stopping until I see, here we go, another one. 3 assists. Andre Drummond. I don't know if they'll give, will they? People are actually giving you his alt lines. That's crazy. Plus 340. It's value here. This is EV as well. This is an EV right here. Look at the line discrepancy here. Look how far away ESPN bets is than DraftKings. This stuff like this catch my attention anyway. When one book line is just way off than the other book. Like, plus, this damn near double what DraftKings giving it to you at for just 2 of them. For just 2 assists. And he's had the potentials before. He had 1 assist, but he had 3 potentials. So 2 times he passed it, they just missed it. There's value there. There's value. And even 3, you're getting at plus 600, plus 700. But I like the 2 at plus 340. If you'll give me that, that's still under the average. What's the code again? The code right here. I don't even got to say it no more. Shout out Doink. They put the code right here for y'all. They did it in the middle of yesterday's stream. Definitely wrote his points down. Had a mediocre day and ended up hitting Aaron Gordon and 10 rebounds at plus 1,000. Just like that. I took that. It's that simple. You can have a losing day, hit a couple of these gems, and that fast you profiting. That's what it's about. That's why I love finding gems, because it'll make up for my losses. I can lose 3 bets and then one of my plus 1000s hit. Nothing ever happened. It don't even matter no more. It don't even matter no more. So all right, so we move along to Sacramento and Toronto Raptors. It's a 9-point spread. So on average, they're basically telling you that Sacramento should be 9 points better than them. You know what I'm saying? That's like an average of what they feel like they should cover, but that's also a number that they feel like should make them even. So just keep that in mind. It's a 9-point. And again, the more y'all on this site, it'll get easier and easier because you'll start realizing like it's so when you're looking for gems, it's just so much. Just scroll till you see bright green and stop there. Stop there. That should automatically catch your attention. Hold up, what's this? His line is 10. Here's another one. His line is 10. He averages 12. They're giving up 17. So and his line is minus 102. That right there is something that I'm entertaining as a straight bet, or I could put on a parlay piece, but I've learned to not be greedy. So if the odds is good on a single bet, I don't feel a need to have to parlay it. I'm gonna get my straights in regardless. So boom. So he's averaging 12. They're giving up 17, which he's gotten already this season. So let's look and see what you'll give me 15 at, which is still under the 17 points that y'all allow. You're getting that at plus 370 on DraftKings. You can get this Hoarder plus, and for the ones y'all already know, we're gonna do this every day. We'll end the stream with something for the community. We'll cook up something together and run that. We do. Yesterday, it's over with. We're gonna hit ours today. So even for 15 points for Hoarder, you're getting this at great value. And you still under that 17 points that they're allowing to shooting guards. So that's something that this is a gem right here. If you want to push it to the limit, I'm not going to go over to 17. I don't know if they'll give you 16 and a half. Let me see, 17 and a half. You can get 17 and a half. I love how DraftKings got these odd numbers too, instead of having to be like 10, 15, 20. Like they'll give you some extras. You can get 17 and a half at 850. Again, he's gotten 18 points before. Again, this year, which doesn't matter to me, but if that matters, at least you know he's hit that line before. Putting up 9 attempts. I'm struggling being in Florida and only having trash as Hard Rock and Bovada. What's EV? EV is like when EV is basically like when. Let me see something. When you have value. So when the average line, let's say for somebody points, the average line is okay. Look, here we go right here. I'll show you for instance. So this right here, whatever this is, Draymond, and look, y'all, it's an EV section on here. Like Doink is really like the best thing you can have. Draymond Green points and rebounds over 19 and a half. The fair odds, the no vig odds, which is like the average odds across all the books, is -1. It's plus 106, right? So if you take the average odds that every book is giving you for his over 19 and a half, and you take out the vig, the fair odds is plus 106. When you get a book that have odds for that prop over the fair value, that's EV. That's meaning that you making more money on that same prop by playing this on Bally's because it's a EV play, expected value. You're getting better odds than the actual probability of the play. So a plus every odds has a probability. Like plus 100 is a 50-50 probability. Plus 106, I ain't got a calculator to do the math, but let's just say that's like what plus 106 might be like a 45%. So they're saying this has a 45% chance of hitting by the fair odds, but you getting it at a better value than that on Bally's book. That's what EV is. So when you see like every book got something at like plus 300, and then one book got it at plus 800, that's EV on that plus 800 because it's way off than the average of all those books at plus 300. That's what EV is. So people who do like EV plays, and EV is no research in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally shopping lines and taking value where you getting better odds than the community on any other book on that certain book. That's what EV is. And EV has nothing to do with no type of research at all. So you might want to entertain. You can look at this 15 points that they're giving you at plus 370 on DraftKings, plus 320. It's some value there. There's value there. 2 threes. Who is this? DeMar DeRozan, 2 threes, which he's hit. I don't know if it's gonna be some value here. Damn, there's definitely value there. Look, 2 threes for DeMar DeRozan. It's plus 450 on DraftKings. Plus 450 on DraftKings, and they're allowing 2 threes. But again, I'm sure you can find better. That's what I'm looking at. Keegan Murray, 18 and a half. I mean, they're giving up 18 points to this position, five rebounds. Oh, hold on. Is this rebounds? Why is this? It's stuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, 5 assists. 5 assists. So I like the 5 assists more. It's a brighter green. So even 3 assists is plus 370. So keep that in mind. Like this is stuff that, and you literally just looking at weaknesses and defenses. That's a steal. EV plays with research. Oh, for sure. I mean, I know how, but I'm not gonna go super in depth. You can definitely back it into it, but most of the time I've learned, because I've also cross-referenced EV plays. It's just like finding gems. Most of the time, it don't make sense. It's something that you'll look at if you care about trends, and it'll be like, I don't see that happening. But that's not what it's about, though. Like, it's not. It's expected value. You getting more cents on the dollar than the next person playing the same prop by finding that value on a certain book. But you definitely can. So we move along. And like I said, I love this. When gems is not hard as people think when you're using this type of platform, because it's gonna stick out. 4 assists here. He's had, look at his potential. He averaged 4 potential, 7, 4, 5. So the potential there, who is this? Oh, O'Shea. So 4 assists. His line is 1.5. So let's look and see 2.5, 3.5. If you want to take his 4, the only book that got it up right now is ESPN Bets. But taking his 4, like pushing that limit to the average they allow, plus 340 on ESPN Bets. I like the what was his actual line? 0.1. Oh, 2 to get 2. His line is 2. I mean, you can use that maybe as a parlay piece. Minus 175. I'm probably not gonna touch. Personally, can you show me the alt columns you got selected? What you mean? What do you mean by that? The alt columns I got selected. Who was this? He averaged his line 1.5. They give up 3 on 5 attempts. He's shooting 6 and 3. Let's see if you can get something here. Knowing that they give up the 3. Parlay piece plus 185. What the best odds is on Bally's. I don't even know why they be showing me that. I don't even think I'm allowed on Bally's. Let's eat together always. Can you show? Yeah, what you mean by show me all the columns you got selected? What you seeing right here? Oh, the columns I got selected. What you see right here? And then the combos. I just don't go all the way over here. I guess I could scroll across, but yeah, just the minimum. Let me see. I can do this. Shout out to y'all too, because y'all helped me be better at this, because y'all the ones who told me and got me hip to the alt lines on combos. And I don't know if y'all seen that Discord play I hit yesterday. It was Jacob Portal for 35 PRA at plus 450 with paired with Christian Braun at 20 PRA, which was like plus 205. And I think it was like a plus 1577. We smacked that. That was free money. Got to get this on my chest. I sat in the room smoking, watching the whole 3 hours. When I get done, I put in a play and forgot the most important thing you said, and that was don't add another leg after the third. The last leg missed, but definitely was a learning experience. Yeah. And I'm not saying don't. It's just that stuck with me when I seen that statistic saying that every leg after the third leg is 10% chance lower of you hitting. So 4th leg, take off 10%. 5th leg, take off 10 more percent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you can't, but just keep that in mind, though. I'm a probability guy. Like, if the numbers make sense, you got my attention. I don't see nothing for Porter. It look like he gonna have a hard time, which I mean, may be possible anyway. He coming on the back-to-back from yesterday, and he balled yesterday, so I don't put too much into it. Player combos is green. I look at it more margin for error. Remember, that's what I was telling y'all yesterday. If your line is 15, before I sit there and take you at 10 trying to play it safe, I'll go look at if you got multiple, if they giving up multiple things, I'll go look and see. I'll slide down here and just take a combo before I sit there and take lower than the number that you're showing me. Okay, so we move along. We actually got great time. We're going 35 minutes in, y'all. So we got Cleveland, Milwaukee. This gonna be shout out my Cavs, man. You know, hashtag let them know. My boys is 6-0, man. We balling. We out here. Damn, I didn't know the Bucks was only 1-4. We balling. You know? Shout out my guys. Damn, Jalen isn't playing in Celtics game now. Like I said, I'm not even looking at that game. I have no appreciate that sub. Appreciate that prime sub. For the ones again, I apologize if you getting ads or anything, but if you don't know and you're newer to Twitch, Amazon owns Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, they give you a free Twitch subscription every month. You may have not known that because you might not use Twitch. So subscribing is how you don't see ads. But I'm not asking you to pay your money. Use your Twitch Prime sub. You get one free every month. If you got Twitch Prime, you have a Twitch Prime sub that you can use a link that's keep popping up in the chat. Click it, link them, simple. Cavs are looking nasty. Yeah, my boys out there looking good. So, okay, whoa, here we go. Out the gate. Rebounds, bright green. We looking at bright green. We want gems. That don't mean you can't play their line. I feel like if I find a gem for you, then clearly you can, take their line. This stuff is green, but we want that bright green. Bright green just sticks out. So we got 6. His line is 3. Look at his rebound chances. He's had chances to be able to cover that. Like, he's getting chances even though he don't cover. That's why I always say do yourself the favor and do yourself the solid of going that extra step. Don't look. You can only take the actual stat with face value. If you're not actually watching the game, you really can only take these stats for face value. Don't just settle for, oh, he only had 0 rebounds, 2 rebounds. Look at his rebound chances. He was in position to have 5 rebounds this game and only got 1. 7 rebounds and only got 3. When you're looking at a person assist, don't just look at his assists. Oh, he only had 6. Well, 2 people missed 2 of his passes. He could have had 8 assists. He had 8 potentials. He could have had 11 assists this game. Do yourself the service of taking that extra step and looking a little deeper into these plays, because if you don't have access to like rebound chances or potential assists and you stuck with looking at face value, you'll miss out on more than you think you will, because you're not actually watching the game and seeing like, no, I actually seen him pass a couple wide open shots and they just smoked the pass. We can't control that. They can't control that when it comes to assists. So do yourself that service, and the potentials are golden. The potentials are golden. Rebound chances, basically potentials for rebounds, golden. Especially when you're looking at those type of props, when you can see that they're putting themselves in position to get more than their actual line shows, those are ways you can find super gems. So where were we at? Oh, rebounds. So we're looking at these rebounds for Darius Garland. Let's go see. For 4 rebounds. Even at 4 rebounds plus 220. And I'm going to keep hammering that in your head. 2 plus 220 plus 250s is a 10-1. It's a plus 1,000. You don't got to sit there. If the read makes sense, stop being afraid to take chances on these props with value because you worried about the odds. The odds should do one thing and one thing only. Tell you as the person gambling how much of my money I'm willing to bet on it. It should never intimidate you to not play it. We're not doing what we're doing, getting these great odds and turning our days green when they could have been red because all our damn parlays missed for no reason. You're going to have to dig a little deeper into this and find that value. And that's why I love Doink, because they've done so much. I've been with Doink since 90% of this wasn't here. I've gave them feedback, and the great thing about them, they've put everything I've ever asked for on here. Everything I've ever asked for. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop for y'all. You can line shop. You can look at the alt lines. You can look at the EV. You can look at the best bets. Like, you can do everything you want to do on here. So do yourself the service of not being afraid to take chances. 5 that you can get on what's the name? Mind you, we still ain't at the 6. We can get 5 rebounds for Darius Garland today at plus 500. He's gotten 5. He's putting himself in these positions. He could have got 5 rebounds multiple times this season. Whether he got them or not, go that extra step and look at these chances. Now we can go look at the full 6. What are you gonna give us the 6 at? Nobody got his 6 up. Well, hardcore. Hard Rock got it up at plus 800. I'm surprised that DraftKings and them ain't got it up. But it's good to know that and note that, because guess what? Y'all know how FanDuel and them is. They some sneaky bastards. They'll put that motherfucker up 3 minutes before the game start. But that's on you to do your research, know that, make that mental note or write it down, and keep checking for it. Because I really want to know what you'll give me 6 rebounds for Garland, knowing they're allowing 6 to point guards. But I see right now it's at the best odds is on Hard Rock at plus 800. You found it? You found this? Yeah. You can't see it. So look. If you don't see rebound chances and potentials, go here. Go to columns. You control what you see. If it's something you don't want, uncheck it. If it's something you want, you're going to have to turn on. Look, it just went away. Potential assists, rebound chances. So you need to turn these on. Go in the columns and turn on what you want to see. And here go another one that's underrated. I don't keep it on, but it'll help you. Efficiency. Efficiency is like, efficiency is here. So the average efficiency in the NBA is 15. That's like your average. Efficiency is, in a sense, like a fantasy score. Efficiency is like a fantasy score. It's like points plus rebounds plus assists plus threes minus turnovers, steals, like stuff like that. So you can kind of gauge their contributions to a game knowing that 15 is the league average. 15 is like the league average. So 35, oh, he had a great game. And I don't even have to like, look, I didn't even look over here, y'all. I didn't even know what the stats was. I know that he was efficient and was a big part of their win looking at this. This is double the league average. So he was 2 times better than the league average, than the league point guard in this specific game with all his stats combined, like kind of like a fantasy score. So that's something else you can gauge. I do, but I don't want to overwhelm y'all with extra stats, but that's still some for the ones who want to like dig deeper and deeper into this that you can't keep on there. I try to keep it as limited as possible to help you. Been tapped in with you on Twitter for a while. Appreciate Big Dog always. Just tune into a Twitch stream for the first time today. I fuck with the Dunk website. Oh yeah, for sure. Dropping gems. Oh, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. So I love this. I'm loving Garland. I'm loving Garland's ladder on rebounds. I'm loving that. Damn. What was this? Dang. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about yesterday. I lost a plus 1,400 from this fuck nigga. Him right here. Everything on this parlay hit. I lost by 0.5 points for Dean Walker. Look what he ended with, y'all. He had to get 6 points. He ended with 5. But guess what, though? When he had 3 points, he went to the line. He got fouled on a 3 and missed a free throw. I lost this parlay yesterday from Dean Wade missing 1 free throw, and I lost by 1 point. Crazy, right? But you have to learn to keep your emotions out of this in this business. That's going to sink you every time. You got to keep your emotions out. Follow the reads. Follow the reads. Don't be that person who think you too smart and you don't know. Or you wouldn't be having to do this. You would have hit for a ticket already and you would have been out the bin. You don't know. Appreciate the follow. Follow the reads. I don't care how you feel about a person. I don't care if you personally think they ass. Follow the reads. You will miss out on so much money trying to put your 2 cents into it. Follow the reads. Mr. Free Throw, and I lost this parlay yesterday by 1 point, which was his 1 free throw. And I say that because look here, like we in another position, and look, his odds is actually better. The line the same, but his odds is better. They got him more favored to hit the 6 points today, and I see why. They're giving up 20 to small forwards. So follow the reads. They're giving up 20 points. There's 2 things that's bright green on here. His points and his rebounds. We can scroll over for shits and giggles. God damn. Oh, look. Everything over here. So we're going to take this one at a time. So we're going to go points. We're going to just see where we can find the best value, needing the least. Now, when if you wasn't here the first day, I told y'all, when you dealing with a player, right, like this is a perfect example where it's crazy value on multiple spots. Do yourself the service of going through each one and seeing. This is the key to this. This is the key to gems. Remember this. Remember this if you don't remember nothing else. Who can I get the most value on? Listen, who can I get the most value on doing the least? So I'm going to go through every one of these that's bright green. I want the one that you'll give me the best odds on where I need him to do the minimum. If for him, if you give me 15 points at plus 500 and 4 rebounds at plus 400, give me the 4 rebounds all day. I'm not going to even think twice. I feel like it's easier to get 4 rebounds than it is for you to get 20 points. If you're dealing with a player with multiple spots, look at the one that you can get the most value on that take the minimum effort to cover. So that's how I look at these. Like, where can I get the best value with you doing the bare minimum? Had a couple guys for Nas by Nature. Appreciate that follow. If I'm missing y'all, I got the headset off. I'm going to turn it back on so I can hear. But I appreciate all the new follows, the prime subs. I love y'all to death. Thank you for your support day in and day out. Without y'all, none of this is possible. So we're going to look at these points. His line I think it's going to be these points because his line's so low. Let's see. We're going to just go up and see what we can get. 8 points. You already in plus money at 8 points. I'm not even close to 19. And look, y'all, I didn't even know this. And this is my team. L fan. I didn't even know he had 19 points this year. Like, what? You done got that high? Okay, cool. Make my job even easier. 10 points. Look at 10 points, y'all. Plus 340. Oh my God. FanDuel actually has the better odds on something. Wow. You getting this at plus 380 for 10 points. They're giving up 19. So we already in good standings for something so low to me when we see that the defense is just allowing point guards small forwards to do anything. Who was they small forward? Whoever he is, he ain't got no damn defense. We can keep going. They'll give you 12 points at plus 600. If you want to be that guy, which I'm that guy, I'll push it to the limit. They'll give you 15 points at plus 1,300 on FanDuel. That's me. I'm not forcing nobody's hand to go that high because it's way more value without going that high. My Discord to tell you, I'm Mr. Push It to the limit. When I see stuff like that, I'm following the read and I live with the results. Say less. Yeah, Blocks, we're going to get these pieces. You already getting value as low as 10. You don't got to go this high. But this is how I ladder. Oh, give me 340. Boom, I'll take that. I'll take this 600 and I'll take this 1,300. You know what I'm saying? And as you get higher, if you're new to ladders, I'm not going to even speak in units. I'll talk in money. If I'm willing to put $50, this is how I teach people who can't really grasp units. I'm going to use $30. I'll use that, something lower. For example, if I'll put $30, this is exactly how I wager to set yourself up. When you dealing with ladders, if I had like $30, or if I'm willing to put $30, damn, they just snatched that off on this plus 380. The next one I go up, I'll put 15. Let's just do an even number, 40. If I put 40 on plus 380, the next one up, I'll go 20. The next one up, I'll go 10. As you go up the ladder, just split whatever you spent on the last one, spent half on the next one. I'm not going to even talk to y'all in units. I'll talk actual dollar signs. If I'll put 20 on the 10, I'll put 10 on the 15, and I'll put 5 on the 20. Just cut the wager amount in half as you go up the ladder. The reason you do that is the math might not sound different, but if you can hit the bottom of the ladder, the lowest number, if you do it the way I just showed you, no matter how much you spent on all three total, you'll cover it just covering the bottom of your ladder. So just keep that as a mental note. That's how you ladder. You don't put the same amount on each one because now you'll need at minimum 2 of them to hit to get into the green. If you do it like I'm telling you, Sir, I don't care what your amount is that you're willing to spend out of your money on the lower one. As you go up, cut that amount in half. Go up again, cut that amount in half. Do it that way, you hit the very bottom of your ladder, you in the green. I get D-Wade for 3 field goals made for damn near 300. So just keep that in mind. That is like a tip to how you ladder and put yourself in the green without having to max the full ladder. That's the goal, but we care about winning by doing the least. If you do it that way, you'll always be in the green at the bottom of your ladder if the bottom of the ladder hit. Oh, hold on. We ain't gonna leave Dean. We ain't leaving Dean. All right, what was the other one? Rebounds. They're giving up 6 rebounds. Your line is 4.5. We in plus money. We at plus money at 4.5 at plus 150 on DraftKings. The full 6 plus 270. That is you add another plus 270 to that. Boom, 10-1 plus 1,000. 2 legs in and out. We ain't got to sit here and go 10 legs on no parlay. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna get to these two, because these busting. Damn, they like, who is the small forward over there? Getting his ass fried. All right, so they giving up 7.5 PA. We're gonna look at all these. We at plus money at 10 points and assists. We at plus 250 at 11. We still under 22, y'all. For 12, we at plus 350. 12 PA is plus 350 for Dean Wade, and they're giving up 22. What's this one? PR. They're giving up 25. I like this. This line is cash money. You getting that at minus 104. Just the actual line. Look, y'all, he averaging more than 9.5 PR. They're giving up 25. His line alone is minus 104. You know what I'm saying? The line alone, but we want them gems. You at plus money at 11. Plus 150 at 12. They'll give you plus 210 at 13. And that's PER. Rebound assists. We got no odds on that. PRA. Hella odds on here. They're giving up 28 PRA. Points, rebound, assists. 15. Damn. 16 is plus 310. 20 is nobody giving you 20. Oh, they ain't gonna give you no more than that. But look, so 16, I think for me, out of all the ones we looked at, I like this the most. I think I like the Dean Wade. And the reason I say that is because this is actually PRA. This is every stat you could possibly get. Just give me 16 at plus 310, and they're giving up 28. I'll take that 8 days a week. You know what I'm saying? That out of all the ones, if I'm going to take a ladder, y'all, if you want to take or that one to add as a parlay piece, it's PRA for him. Dean Wade PRA look like, well, I can't say it look like money, but that's the value. Torian Prince, that's who it is, his old ass? Okay, that makes sense. All right, we move along. We're looking at bright green. We're looking for bright green. All we care, here we go. 4 assists for Gary Trent. All I need to see is that you've got the potentials there. You got the potentials there, for sure. But again, like I told y'all before, when you're hunting value, when you're looking for gems, you cannot pay attention to the left side. You can't look at what the player have done, because 9 times out of 10, sometimes the books fuck up, but 9 times out of 10, the gems is going to always be something that they haven't done lately. What they've done lately is already incorporated into their actual line. The 10.5, I mean, just look at it, y'all. Line 10.5. Your season average is 10. The line is always the average of what have you done lately. So when you're looking for gems, just basically take the whole left side out the way. You just hunting weaknesses, big weaknesses and defenses when you're looking at gems. If you want to go to lines, yeah, this could play a part. But when you're looking at gems, try not to focus too much on what have the player done. If you care about what they've done lately, that's already incorporated in what their actual line is. So just keep that in mind. 4 assists. Let's see if we can get some value on that. Nobody really giving you nothing but them. So that's like a piece at 3. It's better value than that. We can find better gems than that. I'm not selling for nothing. It'd be too many games, too many players. Like I told y'all yesterday, don't take great. Don't take good, take great. Just do yourself that service of going through the parlays through the props and looking for them. Let's see. All right, just want to. That's what I need. I keep forgetting to scroll over and see if it's something here too. Lord, Giannis don't look like he about to do much of nothing. They ain't fucking around. Somebody said something too about I think I had appreciate the follow. I seen somebody say something about 8 assists for Giannis. Oh, daily job, 8 assists. Giannis, I don't see it. I don't see what you see. Not saying that he can't get it. I don't see it at all. They ain't fucking around watching these power forwards out there doing that. Like looking at this. His numbers can get up there. Like his potentials is what? He giving you 12 potentials, but this defense only allowing 6. They're only allowing them, and that's because our perimeter defense so good. That's the main reason why. We not letting Giannis drive and kick. Our players, if you watch the Cavs, they be glued on defenders in them corners, and so that's another reason why. Um, so I'm not personally seeing no 8 assists from looking at this. Here we go. We got another one. Sorry ass Brooke. He's actually gotten this number. Actually, what they allowing this 8, he's gotten it before. And again, remember what I told y'all the other day. When you see stuff like this and this many rebound chances, if you a person who don't watch sports or don't know players, the first thing this should tell you when you see a person allowing this many rebound chances, they got a big who don't shoot threes. Because if you're allowing this many rebounds and this many rebound chances, that means the center is in the paint with you. So that automatically tell you if you a person who don't pay attention to actually or watch NBA or you don't know the players, when you see a lot of rebound chances like this on average and rebounds, that instantly tell you that they have an inside big, a big who don't shoot the ball, where Brook Lopez is going to be actually in the paint to get these rebounds. So his line 5, but again, you don't got to take them, but it don't hurt you to ever come through here and find you some value. They'll give you 7 on Fanatics at plus 270. 8 is plus 550 on DraftKings, plus 500. And again, if you care about trends, he's gotten 8 on 16. Now look at this. This is something you pay attention to. When he actually got the 8, look at how many rebound chances he had that game. Notice that when he actually hit the line, that was the most rebound chances he had. 16, right? Come over here. Look, what do you know? Look at how many rebound chances they giving you. Look at how many rebound chances they allow. When he had 16 rebound chances, he got 8. Well, what do you know that they allow 16 rebound chances a game? Because it's Jared Allen in the paint. You know what I'm saying? It's a center, an inside center. So keep that in mind. That's why I say pay attention to rebound chances. Pay attention to potential assists because it will help you. It's definitely going to help you. So was there anything else down here? 10 RA. Let's do RA then. Y'all allowing damn near 11 RA. His line is 5.5, which is heavily favored, which makes sense because he averages more than that. So that makes sense. Oh, y'all won't give all line? Okay, so I'm starting to notice. I don't think the last one. RA might not have it. Talking that money talk, no cap, always Lil Nike. Hey, Gators, you lucky that this is a show and it's got to get put on YouTube because I almost told you something, but you about to get me in my 2K toxic mode. I ain't thinking about nothing you talking about. So keep that in mind when y'all looking at this. I know you might be like, man, Brook Lopez don't get a lot of rebounds. That's not our focus. In order to find them gems, we need you to do something you haven't done. And what's going to tell us that is the defenses. Defensive weaknesses is all, mod man, it's all we need. You know, so we move along. I hope y'all writing this stuff down. I'm going to go back through it, of course, because I got to get my Discord right and things of that nature. I literally go through these with y'all every day. Out the gate. Look, Brian, I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna get so tired of hearing me say this, and the more y'all that get on Doink, it's gonna just be so apparent. Y'all gonna be seeing bright green and be like, stop, fuck Gators. He said, oh yeah, man, ain't nobody think about Gators, man. They're giving up 21 points to point guards. They're giving up 21 points to point guards. So you gotta investigate this. You got to. His line is 12.5. He's gotten over that line 1, 2, 3 times. So it don't hurt you knowing that they give up 21 to look and see if you get value on 15. We already at plus money at 15 and we still lower than 21, right? So this is like a piece of a 3-leg you can use to make you a little plus 1,000. But again, we're going to keep going up because you're going to get value in these. Look, and shout out to DraftKings because they don't make you just take 10, 15, 20, 25. They're giving us 18 at plus 330, and we still under 21. We're still under 21. So, you got to keep that in mind. But we're going to definitely look and see if you'll give me 20. Look what 20 is, y'all. Plus 550 on Fanatics and DraftKings, plus 500 on FanDuel. There is value in Brandon's, Podziemski's points tonight. There's value there. You know what I'm saying? They letting point guards come out there and do whatever the hell they want. Y'all get a job listening to Small Dog. I'm so sick of myself. So keep that in mind. We're going to look over and see if we can find something else. Oh, here we go. Look, P&A. For y'all who want to play it maybe safer and y'all want to take the combos, P&A. 26. His line is 17. Let's see if they'll give us. So we had plus money at 20. They give up 26. I'm going to 25. Plus 425. I might have to, seeing that yesterday we hit that, y'all might have put me on to some, chat. Y'all might have got me right on this shit. Because I would have never thought to take the alternate lines on player combos till y'all told me that you could. My first day ever trying it, yesterday we hit it. $25 to $500, 2 players to go over their player combo line. You getting Brandon points and assists for 25 at plus 425, and they giving up 27. That's something y'all might want to look into. For the ones who like to play it safer, I'm just trying to wrap y'all mind around. Before y'all drop a person points down to think that that's safer, just go the combo route. If you like a person line, but you're not really sold enough to where you want to pull the trigger, just go find a combo. If you see a team give up more points than their line and more assists than their line, and you scared to take the points or assists, take the points and assists. Take points and assists. Don't go backwards. If you scared to pull the trigger on nobody's line, don't go backwards and try to alt line it lower. Don't do that. Don't save yourself the trouble. Go find the combo and just play the combo. That's way safer. I'd rather play your combo at minus 125 or plus 100 than sit there and take your 15 points, take it at 10. That's not safer. You know what I'm saying? If you afraid of that, and you're not at that point where you want to pull the trigger on their actual points or assists, go take the combo. I did it yesterday, and we hit that motherfucker. Shout out to y'all, though. On God, shout out to y'all. I would have never thought about that if y'all wouldn't have brought it to my attention. So we move. And again, y'all, look, I don't have to, well, here we go. My eyes see bright, so I'm going to stop when I see bright. And again, if y'all want to take the lines, if you do want to make like the 4 or 5 legs, if I find a gym, if we find a gym, and we go and I go over it, of course you can always water down and take the actual line to add to your parlays for more or less. Draymond. See, look, this is stuff that people don't look about. The first thing you would say, if I was to drop a play right now on Twitter and it had Draymond for 10 points, he ain't hitting that, not even knowing. Motherfucker just had 14 points last game. But that'd be because people gamble with emotion. People is Mr. and Mrs. Know-it-alls. Like, they go off of what they know about a person. Don't even pay no attention about the defense that they going against. Everybody play different against different teams because every team got a different scheme against that position. So you can't go off of Draymond ass. Look, they got his 6.5 favored. You know why? Because he averages 6, and they see that the power forward that he going against today, they're giving up 11 points. So it don't hurt you to bring your ass down here and look and see, look, they'll give you 10 points at plus 220. 2 of these, you at plus 1,000. 3 of these, we feeding families. Somebody rent gonna get paid off that late. That's 10 to 1,000. If I'm not mistaken, 3 of these gonna be plus 10,000. Now we putting $10 on there and getting $1,000. That's why I tell y'all, don't be afraid to go over these lines when the research makes sense. You gotta just live with the results. Don't think too deep into it. If the research tell you or show you something, stick to your guns, go for it. 8 rebounds. We got another gem here. His line is 6. It do not hurt you. You don't got to pull the trigger on everything I'm showing y'all. I'm just showing y'all gems and where you finding the value. If his line is 6 and they giving up 9, you think I ain't about to come look and see if you're going to give me something at 8? Look. Oh, 9. That's 9. My bad. 8. They'll give you plus 205 for this 8 on FanDuel. I mean, on DraftKings. These are little gems where you can put lesser legs on your parlays, or you can ladder these like I do, where I'm running them straight. If you worried about that, we're gonna come down here and let's just see. Okay, no, it ain't as dark green as the other ones. Who is this? T. Jackson Davis. Um, he actually hooping 14, 12, 15. I don't even pay him no attention, but he hooping though. His line is 8.5. This is what I be telling y'all when I say don't be scared of plus money. A person to see his line is plus money and they think that it ain't gonna hit because the books don't think it's gonna hit. Well, for one, plus 100 is 50-50. That's not what that means. So keep that in mind as well. But it's value in his line alone at plus 100 because y'all saying he won't hit 9 when he averages more than 9 and they're giving up more than 9. But if you want to push it to the limit and you want to go up and find value, 10 points plus 130. You can get 12 points at plus 245 on DraftKings. Still lower than what they're allowing. Yeah, I ain't going to go over 13. You know, I'm not going to ever go. I don't personally go over what the average is. So if you only giving up 13 or 14, you can look 13. I'm not going to go over that line. I'm going to find value in anything under that before I go over it. Oh, rebounds. You got another one. Rebounds. His line is 6, which is crazy because he's getting 9 rebound chances, 11. He could have had 11 rebounds that game, 13. Could have had 12. He had 9 2 games this season. So y'all giving him 9, his line 6. You damn right. I'm going to go see him. What you going to give me for 8? Plus 280. You'll give me plus 280 for 8 rebounds when they're giving up 9 and he's hitting that 8 multiple times. And even the games he didn't, he could have had it with these high-ass rebound chances where the ball comes his way multiple times. I might entertain a straight bet. We move. Here we go. That ain't bright green enough for me. No, I need bright. Let me see. Let me come down here to small fours. Hey, shout out Dylan Brooks. Y'all remember the first day? I didn't even pull the trigger, but shout out to y'all who seen us talk about it and played them. Man, remember we seen it and they was giving up a lot to small forwards. That boy Dylan Brooks went out that bitch and dropped 25. Went out there and dropped 25. Oh, no, it wasn't 25. It was it was 7. No, he had like 25. Okay, it was the PRA. It was close to 25. I know he went out there and went crazy. So, it's a couple gems you can find in here. Well, it looked like a gem. It ain't a gem if the odds don't make sense. They're giving up 5 rebounds. His line is 4. You ain't gonna find nothing there. They ain't gonna give you no good odds for going up 1 point. I'm trying to see if it's something that's super far. 8 and his line 6. Oh no, you ain't gonna find nothing like I thought. It's gonna have to be like they're gonna have to give up like damn near 3, 4, 5 more than his line. Jalen Green. What you see on Jalen Green that's dark green on this side? What you be looking at? Ain't nothing over here. This defense ain't giving up much of nothing to shooting guards. I told you, see, I don't even know if you looked at like pass or what. I don't look at no trends. I don't look at head-to-heads. I don't look at pass fives. I don't look at none of that. I aim at, that's how I don't find my ladders in my gyms that way. I look at defensive liabilities. So I don't see nothing with Jalen Green. Looking at how they're playing this year, how they're defending shooting guards, I don't see it. Jabari, you can go PA. 17. That's if they'll give you an alt line. Oh, they will. So like 17. His line 13 and a half, 14, which they've got favored it. You can push it up and see if you'll get some line. You can get 15 at plus 100. You can get 16 at plus 130. So yeah, so I'm not personally seeing nothing for Jalen. I don't even see nothing for Jabari that they're giving like their value. His line is there for sure. Sengun, no. Like I'm telling you, y'all, like you'll learn, like the more you do this, simpler is better. I try not to overthink this because I've overthought myself out of thousands of dollars. So I try not to overthink it. I just let the stats tell me what I need to know. Might take us under. Yeah, that looked like a read. It was too much red shit. You know, overthinking this shit, they ain't gonna do nothing but have your head spinning. Here we go, right here. All I care about is bright green. If it ain't bright, I don't care who you are. I don't care what the prop is. If I can find some value in you from a defensive liability spot, I'm taking it. His line is 2.5, which they got heavily favored. So they already got him heavily favored to get 3 rebounds. They giving up 5. Better go look and see what you'll get for 4. Plus 165. You're getting plus money at 4. You're getting it plus 320 at 5. Look at his rebound chances every game. That's why, again, I can't stress it enough. Don't look at, oh, he's never gotten it. He could have. He could have got it that game. He could have got 5 that game. He could have got 5 that game. So just as well as he ain't got it in no games, he could have got it 3 out of his 5 games. That's how you got to approach this. He could have got that 3 out of 5 games. So 5 rebounds for him is plus 320 over on DraftKings. Was it something else? His threes. They're giving up 3 threes. His line is just to make 1. He made 2 last game. Do yourself the service of going through here and looking. You can get 2 threes at plus 200. 3 threes plus 500. You don't got to take them, but do yourself the service of at least attempting to see if you got some value and some gems in there. Skipping these players or certain props, if you see it makes sense, you ain't doing nothing but missing out on good money. Here go another one. Julian. His line is 7.5, 8 points, which they have him favored to get. You know, FanDuel has alt lines for the all player props, which is great for getting the exact line you feel comfortable putting in the parlay. You know, FanDuel has alt lines for all the player props. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I know they got alt lines. Are you talking about like, well, yeah, I know they got alt lines. His line is 8, y'all. He's gotten as high as 18 this year. They're allowing 18 points. It might be some value in here. 10 points plus 155. What's up, Miami? I don't even know where he at, but I see you shouting him out. What's up, Miami? You can get 10 points at plus 155. Look, y'all, you can get 12 points for him at plus damn near plus 300. They giving up 18. We ain't even close to what they allow, and he's hitting that already this year. You can get 12 points for Julian at plus 300. You can get 15 points at plus 700, and he still is under the 18 points that they're giving up to shooting guards. Let me see, 16, 17. Oh, yeah, so you can get 15 points, y'all, for Julian at plus 700. You can get 12 points at plus 300. Yeah, I already know that. Yeah, I know that. That's what these is. They showing you every prop line that they got. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. You talking about like if you go to a player alt line and they start from like 5, 6. I don't look at none of that because again, like I'm going up. I ain't never going under. I'm going up. Take money and is that money on it? Or is he just using my boy name? So it's some value, y'all, in Julian points. Keep that in mind. Let's see if we can come over here. Oh shit. Look, for y'all combos. PA. Let's go look PA. Oh, nobody giving an alt line for his 9.5 for his 10. What about PR? Let's see if we can get an all line on. We can get an all line on PR, y'all. They allowing 23 PR. His line is 12. You can get 15 points plus rebounds, which he's averaging, for plus 200 on FanDuel, and you still under his average. So keep that in mind as well. Julian looked like a nice little piece if you want to go that route. You got 20 points here. They're giving up 19 points to Harrison Barnes. His line is 12, which they have him at a 50-50 chance of getting. Let's see where we can get some money at. I look at it like if you can get up to plus 2 anything and you still under the average, you know you got you a gem. We have 15 points, which is still under 19. You already at plus 245. You could take 18 points, which is still under 19 on DraftKings, plus 550. So when you can find odds of plus 2, maybe plus 300 or more, and you're still under the actual average they allow, that's when you know you in gym territory. That's when you know you finding them diamonds in the rough, because I'm still not even pushing you to the limit, and I'm getting great odds on these to add one more piece to get the plus 1,000 or just run straight as ladders. I'm a Heat fan. So Harrison Barnes, what was that, points? Look, if y'all want to go this route, look at these, y'all. Points and assists. They're allowing way over the small forwards in every category over here, which is crazy because, oh no, the small forward is Jaden. So like points and assists, 12.5. They're giving up 22. We need the ones with alt lines. They're giving up 24. So can you get to plus 300 without touching 22? Yeah, 20. Look, you at 20 and you at plus 220. If you, you can't even take that one, but 20. That's how I be identifying. If I can get plus 200 or more on your alt line and I'm still under the average, now we on to something. So if you want to go that route, you can go, you can raise Harrison Barnes PR. You got some value there. A good one too. Getting hella shots with Scotty gone. Yeah, he was cooking. He cooked yesterday. Sohan, his points. His line is 16. He been actually hooping. But you definitely, by knowing they give up 21, it do not hurt you to go see what you'll give me for 20. Plus 275 for 20. He's gotten that already this year if you care about previous games. They're giving you 20 points at plus 275 and you still under the 21 that they allow. So it is some value in Sohan. His minutes don't went up, as you can see. He playing more. He actually been playing actually well. He's shooting 50% on average, 7 on 14 shots. He's shooting better this year because they took his ass. I don't know what made them experiment and put him at point guard, but that ain't it. And nothing here. What's that? Victor. What game we at? So we on Miami. We on to Miami and Washington. You got a 9-point spread. So kind of be careful. Once you start getting closer to those 10-point spreads, that's telling you that could potentially get out of hand. And always try to put yourself in position to get the minutes that your players play to cover their props. So keep that in mind. Like if I need you for 25 points, goddamn it, I want you to play all 35 minutes you're supposed to play. Do that mean that it will get out of hand? No. But like I told y'all in that full guide that I gave y'all, which is pinned in the chat, pay attention to the spreads of games. If you want to identify the games that'll be closer, aim for games that have lower number spreads. The lower the number, the closer the teams are, which will kind of tell you you're getting better games out of those. Like we seen with that Memphis game, that got a 1-point spread. That's damn near a toss-up. When you saying that them two teams are like 1 point apart in talent-wise, those are games where it's going to be like, okay, this is going to go down to the wire. Or it should go down to the wire. So pay attention to that. That's why I always focus first on what the spread is of that game, because that kind of tell me where I need to go. Like when it be higher spreads, if I'm going to take anything, it's going to kind of be like threes. Get your threes in and get out. I can't really like focus on the other stuff because I'm more so worried about if the starter's going to even play the fourth quarter. Assists. Let's see. They're giving up 9 assists with 14 potentials. He's averaging 7 potentials. Terry Rozier is passing it. Whether he got it or not, he should have had 7 assists that game. He should have had 5. He should have had 6. He should have had 11. He can't control that on this game when he dotted you 11 times, only 7 of them converted. He can't control the 4 people that missed. But potential assists matter because it tell you, okay, he is putting people in position to score. So if his line is 5 and they're giving up 9, you better go look and see if you can get some value on any of the. You can get 7 on Fanatics at plus 370. The 8. Look what they'll give you for 8 assists for him. They'll give you plus 700 Fanatics, 650 for 8 assists, where you see that he getting the potentials. It's not that he can't get 8 assists. They just got to hit their shots off his passes, 11 potentials and shit like that. Like, there's value in him, in his 8 assists. Washington always give us some competition. I lost by 1 leg last night. Man, I lost by 1 point last night. Shit, that's even worse. I lost by 1 damn point. Boy, missed the damn free throw. Here we go. We got some. Oh my God, it look like Nikola about to ball out. All right, so Nikola Jovic. Look like we got a lot of value here. A lot of value here. They are giving up 22 points to power forwards. He's averaging 10. His season high is 15. His line is 10. They're giving up 22. What will you give me for 15 points? Look what they'll give us for 15 points, y'all. They'll give us plus 400 on 15 points. I love his assists. They'll give us 400 for 15 points. They'll give us, I'm going to keep going because I know in between here, DraftKings will give you. My apologies. What game is this? For all 101 of y'all who is in here right now, go on DraftKings and take this motherfucker for 15 to 18 points right now. I'm gonna signal that one right now. I ain't been signaling nothing until we go go on DraftKings and take this 15 and 18 points right now. Look at FanDuel. Look at ScamDuel. Look at ScamDuel. You gonna give me the plus 1,000? I gotta get the 20. Kiss my ass. I'm giving y'all this on stream right now. Go and take Nikola Jovic 15 and 18 points right now on DraftKings. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to stop for that. I had to. I know super value when I see it. Me personally, I know super value when I see it. I had to just stop everything I was doing to put that in before that get dropped, because they're going to drop it and it's going to drop soon, guaranteed. So you might want to go get that. It's literally about to drop in the next 10 minutes. Signal that. So that go one for y'all for the 100 in the chat. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you told me this morning that shit was looking crazy. So go signal that. I'm sorry. Back to business, y'all. My fault. I had to go get that. Like, what? Are we okay? See how these motherfuckers shooting all these shots? Yeah, so it was his rebounds. They're giving up 13 rebounds. His line is 6, which they have him favored to get. For y'all giving up 13, look, like he's 11 chances one game. He should have had 11 boards that game. He should have had the 13 that they allowed this game. And guess what? They're giving up 20 rebound chances. So these rebound chances for the night about to even be higher, because whoever that power forward is, he clearly got to be close to the paint because of this. Appreciate that follow. His assists, we're gonna look. But hold on, chat. Hold on. Let me go use the bathroom, man. I've been holding this shit forever, man. Hold on. All right, y'all. My apologies. All right. So yeah, points. Hey, somebody just said double. Y'all want to see something pretty smooth? Look what's down here. Whoever just said that, y'all might want to thank him for the simple fact I never even thought to show y'all this. Look at this, y'all. Look at the odds for a double. Right? Why is the odds that high? Because he ain't got one. Look at how many doubles. They've given up a double to the power forward every game this season. Didn't even know y'all can look at that, did you? I'm telling y'all, Doink got it. Promo code right there if you want to get it. You might want to invest in this. They've given up a double every game to the power forward this year. That is super value. This 900 is crazy value. And again, that's the best thing about it. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all heads off of past trends. The lines usually reflect what have you done lately. So it's a plus 900, a 9-to-1 chance of hitting, because the books look at it like you haven't done it. You ain't got a double-double all year. They've given up a double-double, though, every game. These are like extra gems. Good God. If you want to go this route on a line, y'all, look, they're just getting hammered by power forwards. Look at these lines. 11.5, they've given it up every game. They've given up 15.5 PNR. They've given up 7.5 rebounds and assists. They've given up 17.5 PRA. That power forward need to get it. He need to be fired. Plus 1,000 on 365. Yeah, you can add that, y'all. You can definitely add that. You can add that in here. You can put on double doubles. I don't be having it on, but shout out EJW for mentioning that. That just brought it to my attention to show y'all that you can possibly do that. All right, let's move along. Oh, it was something else with him. Rebounds. Let's see if we can get some value on rebounds. And again, y'all, we don't care about what he got. Look at these chances. He could have had 11 that game, 13 that game. So we see that he could have had these rebounds. Do yourself every day. Do yourself the service, whether you play it or not. Do yourself the due diligence of at least going to go look and see if it's value. Go up every line, alt line, without passing the average that the defense allowed, and see where you start seeing some money at. Kuzma the power forward? It could be. That boy piss on defense. It could be. It might. Yeah, you might be right. So go up the alt lines without passing this average. Don't pass the average that they allow. Look, we at 8 plus 230, plus 240 if you got Fanatics. To hell with Fanatics. For me, I can't lay nothing over $10 on nothing. I don't even want to see this. I'm going to say 230. But for the ones, I'm teaching y'all that as well. Like, you go where the money at, where the best odds at. That 40, that little 10 difference from 240 to 230 is $10 to every $100. Keep that in mind. That matters. Don't think that look, this plus 230 to 200, you put $100 on this plus 200, you get 300 back. You put 100 on this plus 230, you get 230 back. That's 30 extra dollars. That matter. Don't let them look. Oh, it's only 30 difference. Yeah, that's $30 to 100. That's $3 to $10. That matters. He might be out though. I don't know. But look, y'all, we at 8 rebounds and we already at plus 230. 10 rebounds is plus 750. Remember earlier I was showing you when you got super value, the ones who like hunt EV. Look at what the odds is on DraftKings, and look at where, like, look, it's all the way at only plus 460. If you put 100 on 10 rebounds on FanDuel, you'll get paid out 560. That same prop, you'll make 850. You'll go from 560 to 850 on the same play by just line shopping with this big difference in odds. That's $300. That shit matter. You know what I'm saying? That's $290. That matters. So keep that in mind. Like when you looking at that, that's the best thing about this. You can see that you can line shop in one spot. We can even go up some more. Let's just see. They'll give you 12 at plus 1100. Who was this? But Bet Online. I don't even think I get that book. Plus 2,500. God damn. But even 12 is plus 1100. You still under the 13. Voided. He voided on my ticket. Who voided? You talking about from something today or yesterday? So it's value, y'all, in Nicola's rebounds and his points. So you might want to like look a little deeper into that. Bam, they don't like they center giving them much. Ain't they center Valachunas now? So we move 5 rebounds. His line is 3, which he's super favored to get at minus 157. Favored to get. Y'all see, I don't use the word locks, no, none of that. We still gambling, nothing is guaranteed, but the odds are favoring it, saying he should. Yeah, I don't get that. Kevin in today. Oh, Hoarder is? He not playing? So 4. We already had plus money at 4. They're giving up 5. I don't know if somebody give you 4.5. You can get to 5 if you want to go to 4 or 5. Plus 350 on DraftKings, y'all. And it's the average across all the markets is plus 281, which is them taking both of these, adding them together, and then dividing it by 2. Now you talking. See, there you go. Now you figuring it out. Aiden, you're figuring it out. That's all we doing. You was figuring this shit out. Um, no. It was. No, it's him. Whoever this Kaishan George is today. I don't know who that is, but maybe it's something wrong with Kuzma. They ain't even giving us Alex Sarr lines. But we ain't gonna focus on that. Always go back to y'all. When y'all see no lines, that may be a person that's a game time decision. Or just their line's not available, which is so good about doing too, because it's updated live. So when the lines go live, you can go right back to this game and that stuff will be showing on here. So always keep that in mind when you're doing that. Like, go back when you don't see these lines. All right, we down to the last 3 games, which is perfect timing because I gotta get my son from tryouts in a minute. All right, out the gate, Anthony Simmons, assists, rebounds. We're gonna go rebounds first. His line is 3, which they have him favorited to get minus 145. 4 rebounds, nobody's gonna give us. You can get 5 rebounds at plus 390 on DraftKings. You're still well under the 7 that they allow. 5 rebounds. This should make you more. It should make it more appealing to you. Not because he haven't got 5 rebounds. Look what he averaged on rebound chances. He averaged the 5 that you need. He's had 7, 7, 7. So that should, okay, he can't put himself in position. He put himself in position on average 5 times to get the rebound. That should give you some more leeway to be like, okay, that's a good prop at these odds. Even seeing that they giving up 7, I only need 5 from them. I might. It depends on how many NBA games tomorrow. If it's too many NBA games, I can see which I can see. Yeah, I might. It's only 3 games tomorrow. So I might talk some NFL because it's the same thing, but we can definitely go through those slates. Whatever will keep me live every day for y'all to get it done. So yeah, we might. So look, so it's some value, y'all, in Simmons rebounds. It's some value in his assists. They give up 8 assists. So going in here to go see if you can get some value at, look, without even taking the full 8, shout out DraftKings. I can't say it enough for these odd numbers. They'll give you 7 at plus 245, which is still under his 8. Look at his potentials, y'all. Look at how many potential assists he get a game. These motherfuckers just don't hit. So on average, he give you the ball in a scoring position 10 times a game. Only 5 of them actually make the shot, though. So saying I need 7 assists at plus 245, and I know that he getting 10 potential on average a game, that says a lot. That tells you that he's going to get at least 10 times where he's going to dot you wide open. It's on you to hit it. I be trying, bro. I be trying. That's how, that's how I got where I'm at, and I ain't going to change none of that. I tell people all the time, the stuff that I give for free, I don't have to. I have a fully paid Discord that I could just put everything behind a paywall. But I feel like it's certain stuff, it don't hurt me to help you. It don't hurt me to help you at all. Now, this is what I was saying when you use your brain, right? If rebounds, they give up a lot, and assists, they give up a lot. If you scared to take one of them, what do you think would be the next best thing to do? Come down to PA, which is crazy because it's gonna end up being. I mean, it was RA, and it always gonna make sense. Look, the RA is the same thing. His line 8.5, they're giving up 15. See if you can get alt lines, which you can. Let's see, 10.5, 11.5, 12.5. What's the line? I ain't gonna go over 15. So so 15, nobody have. But this offshore book at 885. But it don't hurt you to go in there and look like that, like that every day. Right now, if Brian Robinson play tomorrow, he's having a day. Oh yeah, I ain't talking football. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't looked at nothing football, so I ain't gonna speak on it. God damn, y'all. Look at Tyus Jones. Look at Tyus, y'all. This is what we need to be at right here. This is what we like. The average is dark green, and if you care about game to game, everybody done hit 11 points. Ream the Dream. Appreciate the follow. So let's do ourselves that justice of seeing if it's some value here. We're gonna go up in alt lines and we looking at plus 200 minimums and up without going over 23 points, which I'm sure it'll be a lot of that with a low line like that. So starting as low as 15. 15 points is 320. 310 on DraftKings. And then of course you got Scam Duel always behind. Always behind. But 310 you're gonna get for 15. We still not close to 23. 17 and a half is 700. To get 18 points is plus 700, and we still under 23. What is this? 20 is plus 1,000 on FanDuel, and you still under 23. This is how you identify your gems. They're giving up 6 rebounds a game to him. He gets 6 rebound chances, so it's not like he can't. Go look and see what you get for 6. Look, without even taking the 6. 6 is plus 600, but always do yourself that. For 5, it's plus 320. He averaged 6 rebound chances. Tyus Jones averaged 6. And look, he done got 5 twice. He could have had 5 this game and this game. His last 4 games, y'all, he should have had 5 rebounds. That's how many times he was in position to get the rebound. So 5 rebounds is value at this plus 320, seeing that they give up 6, and he averages 6 rebound chances a game. Okay, we move. Like I said, I don't stop till I see bright green. Nothing else there. Utah, Denver. I already know from just seeing this, Utah gonna give up a lot to everybody. All right, here we go. 10 assists, Keontae George. He's averaging 6. He's gotten that more than once, but this is what I like about Keontae. One thing I know about him for sure, Lil George, he got the potentials. He's gonna pass it. He's looking to pass for sure. So that's doing me one better by seeing that y'all give up 10 assists. His line is 6, 8, plus 370. Look how far back FanDuel is. You're getting plus 370 for him at 8 assists. We still under 10. If we go to 10, you get it at plus 650 on FanDuel, which I would not touch, seeing how far it is from Fanatics. Like, there's no way I'm about to sit there and take $350 or $350 odds shorter, $450 than the next book. I'm not touching that. But this 8, they're more aligned. I like this 8 assists for Keontae George. I like his 8 assists. I love that. That is a gem. Remember, when you can sit there and start getting in the plus 200-300s or more on an alt line that still is less than their average, you in there. I don't know why they're not giving us Colin Sexton lines. No books got that up. Hold on, it was something else. Nope. Okay, what's that? All right, bad. We move. Cody Williams, who I don't even know who that is, but I don't care who you are. They're giving up 12.4. His line is 7.5. I don't know like how far, like probably 10. Plus 170, 11.5. To 12 points is plus 330. But again, you can find better than that. I know I can find better than that. Here we go. 15 points for Kyle Filipowski. Who are these motherfuckers? I ain't never heard of none of them. You can tell when his minutes go up though. See, look, I'm not even gonna pay attention to his zeros because clearly he wasn't playing. But since Laurie hurt, he putting up 20 minutes a game minimum, and he's actually scoring and getting shots up. That's something good to know too, though. When you going into like looking at this 15, can he get there? He got 12 and 12, shot 50%. Shot 5 for 8. So he could have got it if he'd have just been more efficient, which is going to happen the more and more. I mean, think about it, y'all. He coming off 4 and 5 minutes to playing 4-minute roles. He got to adjust. And even then, coming from a 5-minute game to 25, he went out there, he ain't scared to shoot the ball. That's his little bro? Really? Cody Williams is Jalen Williams' little brother? So let's see. Without going over 15, can we get value in here somewhere? So 4 to 15, you can get that at plus 320. Assists. Look at this, y'all. So assists. They give up 4 assists, right? He hasn't gotten 4 since his minutes went up. Look at his potentials, y'all. He getting them for potential. So he passes it more. The more he in the game, the more his potential is going to go up. So that lets you know, even when he played 5 minutes, this tell you a lot. He played 5 minutes and had 3 potential assists. So he a pass first person anyway, from the looks of this. So see, his line is 2. Oh, you only gonna get the 4 at ESPN bets. I'm not gonna go over that 4 go to 5. You can look, but I'm not gonna go over that plus 1,000. I bet. 3, you at plus money. To even get 3 is at plus money, which he should have had his last 3 games because that's how many potentials he had. He starts. Yeah. They only show you starters on this page. I don't go to the bench players. These are only starters. So it's more value in his points than his assists as a gem. Kessler Walker, they gonna get okay, boom. Look, he done had 16, 12. They give up 16. His line is 8.5. Go up till you start seeing that. Look, you at 12 points. We at plus 215. 15 points plus 600 at the average that they allow, which is still under the average. We still under the average. So it's some value in Kessler points. Keep that in mind. Like, and again, y'all, for y'all who like coming in late or whatever, every time I do this, it's gonna always be on YouTube after, and I'll post it for y'all to have the full episode of that day's slate. This boy, he a dog, man. This boy cashed me out something crazy yesterday. Dog. So let's go rebounds. So they giving up 7 rebounds. He's averaging 5 on 9 rebound chances. You'll give me 7, which he's gotten 3 times, and the ones he didn't, he get the rebound chances. One thing about Christian, he rebounds. You getting 7 rebounds for him at plus 300. That is value for somebody who rebound hunt. As little as he is, he rebound hunt. That's possible. So it's some value right here in Christian Braun's rebounds. So keep that in mind as well. We move till we see we only care about these bright greens. Bright greens. The last game of the slate. We want bright greens. If it ain't bright, we ain't stopping. If it ain't bright, it ain't right. That's how we coming. All right, here we go right here. Look, Lou Dort. They giving up 15 points. And it's good to know, if you really care about the trends, that he's gotten 16 and 20. He's done got over what they average in 2 in the last 3 games. And he's coming off a bad game yesterday. So generally, yeah, you get some people that be in a super slump, but usually like you're going to come off a bad game and you're going to play, you more aware that you need to play better. He probably the first one in the gym today. So his line is 8.5 at minus 120. I bet, because they give up 15. They got him favored to get that. That's a good straight piece. At minus 120, minus 125, I'm taking that. But we can keep going up. And once we at plus 205 at 12 points. Like I said, you identifying your gems when you can find plus 200 or more odds on pieces that's still less than what the defense allowed. And 15 is plus 500. Look at the line difference from FanDuel and DraftKings for him to get 15 points today at plus 500. When they allowing 15, he's gotten 15 2 of his last 3 games. It just looked like his 3 got to be falling. That's all. But the thing about him is he's going to shoot the 3. He's going to shoot the 3. He averaging 5 attempts a game. When his 3 falling, he ain't missing. Like, it's like when his 3 falling, he go, you know what I'm saying? He see red. He's seeing red. So keep that in mind. So there is value in Lou Dort for the 15 points, and it was giving you like, you can go as low as 12 points and get it at plus money at plus 205. As far as gym wise, where again, we trying to find pieces where you could take these higher odds, it still makes sense, and it's lowering the amount of legs that you need on the books. It's lowering the shit that you're gonna have to the amount of people that you need. I don't see much more on that end. Okay, here we go again. Terrence Mann. They favored him to get his 8 points. And it's not because his average is lower. He's gotten that twice this year. It's because of the defense. The defense is allowing this many 16 points to small forwards. So, and we find value. That is the name of the game. At 11.5, so 12 points, we can get plus 260, which is we still under that 16 that they're allowing. At 15 points, You can get that at plus 650 on DraftKings and FanDuel. You're still under the 15 points they allow. You're still under it. If you don't want to go that route, you can go the rebound route. His line is 4, they give up 6. He's averaging 7 rebound attempts. So if you want to go that route, do this. For 6, you can get that at plus 280. That's a two-leg piece on DraftKings to get 6 rebounds. They give up 6 on 12 chances. He's getting 7 rebound chances. So you still getting more chances than the rebounds that I actually need. So that's good to know too, though. Was there anything else on him? Oh, it's more value here for him, Terrence Mann. Oh, again, and it makes sense. Remember, we looked at rebounds and points. So go to PR route. His line is 11.5, right? They're giving up 22 points and rebounds. 15, you get plus 200 for that on DraftKings. That's a two-leg piece. For 15 points and rebounds combined, you can get that. For 16 points and rebounds, you can get it at plus 250. These are better options on your alt lines if you don't want to have to pick between his points or assists, or rebounds. Take the alt line on his points and rebounds for the night. Derrick Jones. Rebounds, another one. Look, they're giving up 8 on 14 chances. He's averaging 7. His line is 4. They're giving up 8. Go look and see. 6, y'all, just to get 6 rebounds, which is under your rebound chances, is plus 280 on FanDuel. 8 is plus 1100 on DraftKings to get 8. He's gotten 8 2 games ago. So Derrick Jones, it's super value in his rebounds tonight. Super value. Look, RA, because we want the bright green. So RA. So look, we can go RA. Oh, they don't got no odds for that, so never mind. But I like that. I like the 6. I told y'all, I'm not afraid of odds. So when it make this much sense, I like his line at 6 at plus money. I like the 6 at plus money for 6 rebounds and assists. Shit, I feel like you about to get the 6 in rebounds alone. But if you want those gems, you want the value, you better off going his rebound alt line. That's where the value was at, seeing that we can't get an alt line on Derrick Jones RA. But for his line to be 6 at plus money, that is a 4-leg plus 1,000 piece. Or a straight bet. We move. 4 assists for Zoob. Zoob is giving you 5 potential assists. 5. He should have had 4 that game. He got 4. But look, 7 potential, 6 potential, 5 potential. Zoob passes the ball. But nobody is giving us. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So 2.5. You can get 2.5. Hey, do anybody know? Can somebody tell me what? Because the only other place you'll get 3 assists at is Bet365. I don't feel like pulling it up. Can somebody tell me what Zubac 3 assists is on Bet365, please? Because I would take that if the odds is good enough, because that's still under the 4. He averaged 3. They give up 4. He averaged 5 potential assists. So I'll take 3 if it's over plus 200 at that value. But Bet365 most likely going to be the only book that have it. That was the last person, which I didn't know. I'll look. Plus 350 for 3 assists. Okay. All right. So shout out to the 93 that stuck around. Now, the fun part, before I get out of here and go get my son, I'm not doing a 4-leg today. I don't want to play it safer. I want to not shoot for the moon, but I feel like we seen reads that were far better. So this is what we're going to do. I want to take this 3 assists and add it on there, but I can't because I know that 90% of y'all don't have Bet365. I'm going to look on Pickett because I know how to find. Let me see. Maybe they just don't have it, but I just want to make sure, because if I can get that 3 assists on any other book, I want that prop. But if only Bet365 got it, I'm not going to even do that. Let me see if they got that. Zubac. Yeah, that's the only book, unfortunately, that got it. 5 assists at 1,700. That's worth. That's a steal. That's a steal. On God, it's a steal. Seeing that he done had a 6 assist game, I might have to channel that. You said 5 assists. Let me see. It is. Guess what? All right. So this is what we gonna do. I had the people in my head too. It was that people that I know I loved. Oh, so okay. So from this game, we about to do a 2 or 3 leg alternate combo. That's how we gonna approach this today. Um, no, we not. No, we not. No, we not. No, we not. It was value spots I seen that I liked outside of that. Do this. No, we're not. All right. So the fun part. All right. Is that a small sprinkle we should take? I tell y'all the same thing. Y'all see what I see. You take what you feel the need to. I only channel one, which I usually don't even do that, but I couldn't avoid that one. I just try to get a lay at the end. You see what I see. You see it. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like y'all see what I see. You take. That's the whole point of these. Take your notes, pick your spots. People was making parlays off shit I ain't even say that they just seen and was like, that makes sense. I'm taking it. Um. All right. So. All right. What was the spread on this? 5.5. All right. 9.5. No. No. Fuck. I don't like that spread, but I love Buddy ass. Where you go? Well, we got his points. I don't want the points. Nope, it wasn't him. I mean, it was him, but that ain't no, that ain't what I wanted. I'm looking at these 15. Oh yeah, I like how you think. Okay, now this is some spread shit that we like. We been through here. Oh yeah, we have. What would you give us this line at though? Nope, not going over it. What's this one? Nope, not going over that. Okay, nope. Because again, I'm trying to find us the spots. Like the spots gonna make sense on their own, but I needed to never be. Uh, who is this? Oh no, I know who was in this game. It was that this guy. But where are we going with it? I'm putting them into the thing, y'all, so I can see where the best odds at. Y'all know, like I'm trying to make sure that y'all got. I'm sure that both books might will have it. Uh, I'll add one more 4.5. This is a good spread, buddy, right here. Yeah, we had to go this high. That's right. Hold on, was it? No, 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 no. What is your points? Where's his points at? Right here. All right, here we go. See, the object of this chat, don't overthink this shit. As simple as that. Don't overthink it. Overthinking it gonna have you out here fucked up. You gonna pass up. I know y'all done did it. Y'all pass up on money. All right, this is what. And I would suggest we're gonna keep it at just 3-man. When I drop, round robin. For y'all, a lot of y'all who don't know what a round robin mean, it's literally it's like an insurance. So, if you make a 3-leg, right, and you round robin by twos, what you doing is technically, because this the parlay. I'm about to put it on the screen anyway. I see it. What the? All right. I want to make sure I got it in. All right. So it's NBA. I'm gonna show y'all what it's doing. Where are you at? 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 And of course, y'all, I don't feel like I have to say it, but I still do. Water to how you want it. Always. That is, you're never wrong for watering down anything you tell from anybody on the internet. Ever. If you want to go from 18 to 15, by all means. We teaching value, we learning value, so but goddamn it, we gonna play value. You feel me? We who was the last person? Who do I got? 12, 18. Julian. Oh, what the hell is it? Oh, here we go. So this is the play. This is where I'm playing it at. The best odds is over here. And the next best odds would be bet 365, but they're making you take more on Julian. Who was it? Where you at? Where Dort at? All right, so look, this is what we playing. This is what we gonna play. Now, for y'all who always wondering what is a round robin and why should you round robin? Okay, so this is the first thing to round robin. Don't round robin when you have odds on your parlay that is negative odds, minus anything. You're gonna pay more than you need to. Right? Let's start there. Only round robin when every leg on the parlay is plus money. Plus money as in plus odds. That's the first thing. Appreciate that follow. That's the first part. Only round robin when every leg is plus money. Another thing is the more legs, the more expensive a round robin is. Now, I'm gonna tell you why people don't round robin, and you know how I know? Because it's why I didn't round robin. People think when you make more plays, even outside of round robin, you gotta spend more money. No, that's not money managing. If I say I'm spending $20 today on gambling, I'm spending $20. Instead of putting that 20 on one play, I might put that 10 and 10 on two. I might go 5, 5, 5, 5 on four. You don't got to spend more money because you're playing more plays. That's the first mistake people think. So, I'm about to show y'all, I'm about to give y'all a game right now. If I told you the round robin is by twos, that's now the reason it says it usually say times two. What a round robin is for this 3-leg is it's going a round robin by twos mean it's making 2-leg parlay combinations out of your parlay. What you only gonna get like so out of 3, right? If I round robin by twos, Julian and Brandon is a 2-leg. Brandon and Lou Dort is a 2-leg. Julian and Lou Dort is a 2-leg. Every 2-leg combination, a round robin is nothing but making smaller parlays out of the bigger parlay. So, say you were spending $100, right? and you wanted to figure out how do I stay within that $100 and I still want to be able to round robin. Well, what you do is you put 25 of that 100 here, and you put, now remember, when you, I don't know why it's not showing it here. It usually say times 3 next to 2-leg round robin. That's the times number is how many combinations of 2s is in that parlay. So a round robin 2s times 3 is telling you that in this 3-leg, it's 3 2-leg combos. So the amount you put here is not the total amount. That's the amount they're going to put on each of the 2 legs. So put 25 here. That's $100 total that I just spent, my $100. I didn't spend more money by round robbing it. I put 25 here, and by me putting 25 here, look what it said. 3 bets times 25. It put 25 on Julian and Brandon 2-leg with their odds, whatever that come up to. It put 25 on Julian and Lou, and then it put 25 on Brandon and Lou. It put, the amount you put here is the amount you putting on each of the parlays. So if you know that round robin times 2 is 3 bets and the actual parlay is 1 bet, that's 4 bets. So take the amount you would spend on the parlay, divide it by 4, so you can put it on both slots. That's how you can do 2 things spending the same amount. Stop thinking you have to spend more money because you want to play more plays. Just take the amount and divide it by how many plays you plan on playing, or spend less of your money on doing that. So that's how, I'm not going to spend more than if I was to put $100 on this and I say, you know what, I want to play it safer. And the reason it's safer is, y'all, say Julian don't hit, right? But Brandon and Lou Dort do. That 25 times whatever the odds is of these 2 numbers combined, you just won that. It's a safety precaution. When you're dealing with lines like this, always round robin. Now, if you have 4 legs, you will have a round robin by 2 and a round robin by 3. That's why I said now you starting to get more expensive. I only round robin no more than 4 legs, but I really try to stay within a 3-leg. So I only got the one option of round robin 2s, and it's just simple math. I know if I got 3 legs and a round robin 2, I'm just gonna divide my money by 4. The actual 3-leg, the round robin by 2s is 3 different 2 legs. So whatever I want to spend, just divide it by 4 and put that amount in both spots. And I spent the same amount on 4 different plays. Why don't you bet on FanDuel? I bet wherever the best odds are. You put this play in right here on FanDuel and tell me what the odds is. I'm a professional gambler. I bet where the best odds at. And if you bet in NBA, I would not suggest you bet too much on there. Bro, look at this. I'll go to anybody. This is why I bet on FanDuel all day, every day. That's why I would rather be. I can't believe FanDuel got here and they let DraftKings pass them. I'm going to show you something. If they'll give me a damn line, look at this. It don't even matter what the prop is. Look what the odds is for this on DraftKings, and then look how it dropped here. Again, if you knew, you put 100 on this 600, you're going to get 700. You put 100 on 550, you get 650. That's a $50 difference. That matters. That's $5 difference if you're a $10 better. Like, that matters. You got a line shop. FanDuel have fell off this season alone on their odds on props. This is the first time they actually got one that's similar, but on most of these lines, if you look, you're going to get the better odds on DraftKings. Even when I make parlay, look at this. This don't even make no damn sense. 700, and then you go down to 450 for the same. So if me and you play the same thing, I'm making 250 more than you on the same prop, just going over to DraftKings. That's why. And I do the same thing with parlays. I have different ways of putting all my legs in, and it'll tell me which book got the best odds for the full parlay. So there we go, y'all. One last showing of the play. Julian for 12, Brad for 18, Brandon, and 12 for Lou Dort. Let's cash it. Again, I only keep them in here because if they missed it, they missed it. If you new to the stream, this entire 2-hour session will always, every day, will always be on YouTube, and I'll post the link. If you missed anything, or you want to go watch when I did a previous game before you came, or any of that. So keep that in mind. I appreciate y'all. Let me go get my son. We back at it tomorrow. We got a 3-game slate. So yes, tomorrow I will be talking about NBA, and we're going to do NFL, because shout out to Doink. they got that. And just a little preview, it's the same thing we do. We looking at that bright green. We gonna find gems in every sport. See you at the bank, bro. We definitely hitting that. So see y'all tomorrow. Actually, I'll see y'all tonight on Twitter when y'all tag me in those cash greens. Appreciate the ones from yesterday where even if it wasn't a play I gave out, just off the gems you got in the stream, the plays you made, that's what I do it for. Literally, I'd rather get tagged in a play that you made off my class than a play I gave you. So appreciate y'all. Keep tagging me and all that. Let's keep finding these gems day in and day out. Love y'all to death. And again, we back at it tomorrow, most likely early. I just had to do daddy duties today. And can you look at my slip and tell me what you think? Oh no, I don't do that. What you think? Hey, if you love it, like it, I love it. I don't judge people's slips. Like I see what y'all see. Yeah. So let's rob the robbers, y'all, and we back at it again tomorrow, y'all. Love y'all to death.